So, we're now in the last stretch of unboxing. There's a lot of stuff here. We have the survivor packs. We still have the plastic tokens. We have some other small parts, and there's the promo Xenos. So let's first unpack let's unpack the gang. So there's 3 gangs. Previously there were you could buy extra packs. I think they called them guest boxes because there was a different artist that designed some of them. They didn't do this here. They just released 3 and that's it. And as you see from the card boxes, they're Kickstarter exclusive, so you can't get them in retail, which is a bit of a shame. So first we have the Orphan Gang. And what's special about these gangs or these survivor packs are they all come with specific new rules. So they have extra abilities if you play with them. And I think you have to play with all of them. They come with extra rules which make them very powerful. For example, the Orphan Gang has a special rule. Let's read this for me. With Unstoppable, they have an extra skill they can use, and I would have needed to look up what exactly this means. But they're really squishy. They only get 2 health. That's the first thing I really opened. And here we have them, the Orphan Gang. And I would say these ones are probably smaller, but they're kids, so about to be expected that they're smaller. So there's nothing really surprising here. Well, this guy is quite a thing here. I think it's like a protector. I think it's the only one that has more than 2 health. Let's compare it to Fatty. And you can see here it's pretty much the same size. That's the Orphan Gang. I have the Plague Gang. And they come only with 5 survivors instead of the 6, so. I have this guy here that rocks a really big gun. Let's take another Fatty here. It's Comparison. Yeah. Well, I like this one. It's a bandy sword, but yeah, I really like that guy with his sword. Because I really also like Morgan. Morgan has similar pose here. She also has like this fanning or presenting their swords. Let's keep doing that. It's really good for minis if you let them fall. I really like that guy. And again, I have a special rule. I'm not gonna open that yet. So she has a nice little contraption here. Nice. Again, if you want to see like all of them, like just looking at other things, as I said, I want to keep comparing them to other Zombicide Black Plague one, but again, it's hard to compare because some of them, some things are just not available anymore. It's the Kabuki Gang. I think their special is, if I remember correctly, they start with an additional equipment from the equipment deck, which makes them really strong. So they all have this Asian feel to them, this Kabuki, it's Kabuki, so she has like a sword and a minigun. It's really nice. I have these intricate masks. That's gonna be fun to paint. These are the games. As I said, they're Kickstarter exclusive, which makes them a little bit annoying to get in the aftermarket if you want to invest something in Invader, which is why the fear of missing out is so great with Zombicide Kickstarters, because you can miss a lot. So, what's this? Just an additional random baggie. Oh yeah, I remember. So this is basically, you can get extra of certain Xenos. You get more Xenomoths. You get, I think, more. Is there blitzers or something like that? I think these are the blitzers. You can get more of these. And then you get, of course, their spawn cards. Yeah, so nothing really exciting here. Put them back where they belong. So here we have, which is something you could also already get for Black Plague, or for the other one is the deck holders. And I did I have it somewhere around here? Yeah, prepared. So this is what I use normally. It's just like I sat down one afternoon and built this contraption, and it works. It's basically the same idea as the deck holders, which is basically you put in the cards here and it just moves them over here. For example, this is the spawns, and this is for the search decks. You just move them over there. So this works. The problem with this is it's quite big, so and the deck holders have the advantage you can put them apart, and you see already it's much smaller to put in, and you have the same amount. You also have these 4 compartments where you can put stuff into it, and I think they're also compatible with sleeve cards, which is always nice to have. And this is like basically how they're packaged. So let's try and can I figure out how to put them? Oh, so they have like, so this is one pack. You can put them here, or you can put them here and down here with 2. If you have sleeved ones or unsleeved ones, I can quickly flip them here, put them in the outer ones. So yeah, that's how the deck holder works. And basically, got some cards here from Black Plague, but doesn't matter. Actually, things here, so you put in here, so they can't move around, which is also the problem with my setup here. So because one side is open, because I can't do this specific size or configuration in cardboard. Well, maybe I could if it had more time or invest more time. The problem with this, of course, is it fits into here, but as you can see, they slide out quite easily. Also because they're sleeved, but they slide out really easily. But what I like is that I have a little bit more space. I can do that exactly. So I have these. This card deck, whenever you need, let's put it into the shot. If you need to pull one card out, you can just put them out, look at it, and put it in the other one. These are the deck holders, which is nice. That's something I was missing for original Zombicide or Zombicide Black Plague. But again, you could buy them for every other game, and you can then just put these apart and store them, which makes it really easily transportable. You also have like transportation box here, which probably I can't get it all in here because my hands are too big. So this is probably here. And we have dice packs. I'm a sucker for dice. Just basically different size. I mean, it's basically this 6, but just with different faces. And I like to get dice that don't have normal faces. The only thing is, and I think it's the same thing, that they go on with the Black Plague ones, which I don't have, but they have a different face for 6s and for 1s, but I could never figure out which ones are the 1s and which ones are the 6s, which again, these have the same problem. But yeah, I will figure it out. The last one of these, plastic token bag pack. This is what it's all about. So instead of having the dark cardboard tokens, you have a plastic token, which is far better. Of course, it's quite an investment. I think it's $25 for these. Get the packaging slip. It's not a hidden other amount of. Packaging only has $25, which I think is a bit more expensive than the ones for Black Plague. But I think it's one upgrade that's good. Of course, it's an expensive one, but because the tokens is something that gets handled a lot, especially like the objective tokens, which you have to shuffle, they wear and tear quite easily, and especially for the objective tokens, it's really bad if you can already see which ones are probably which, just because they get certain scratches on them or something. So this is, of course, something that should circumvent that. Still, you can probably get scratches on that. They seem to be far thinner than I would have imagined. But again, here you have like the noise tokens and the objective tokens in this plastic, and they're not flat. They have like a relief on them. You can't really do that on camera. Maybe kind of like this. So you get a lot of objective tokens and stuff, and I think you get tokens for everything you also would get in the boxes. So be it from Black Ops, Darkside, or Darkside as I always say, Darkside, or something else. You always get all of these, and here you have the spawn tokens. And here you have these pit tokens, I think. They have a nice feel. They have, I don't know if you can see this, but they have like they have a texture on them. They feel more like not real rocks, but they don't feel like plastic actually. It's quite nice. These are these pit tokens, and here we have the mold tokens. A bunch of them. And I'm not sure. And again, they have like similarly. I don't know if you can see them. They have like some sort of relief on them. They're not flat. They have like texture on them. I have to actually see what actually should be in this plastic deck, but I think it should be fairly all of it. Like these. Do we have something else as tokens? Oh, the door tokens. Yeah. That's what I expected. That they don't have plastic door tokens because that's 3D doors. So you need to buy the 3D doors, or you need to use the cardboard doors, which is fine because you if they get handled around, it doesn't matter because you put them down anyway, and they don't. If they have a color, it's already seen before, so it doesn't matter if they get handled with and have markings on it. So that's that. So that's everything now in the Kickstarter. I didn't unpack everything completely. As I said, you could look at that in other videos. I just wanted to give a little bit of a comparison between Black Plague and Invaders. I hope I could give that. I could also maybe relieve some of you, just because, as I said, there is rumors that that the Invader ones are smaller. I can't agree to that. I think they're the same size, even though they're a little bit bigger. Yeah, so that's that. We will see. I will see if I make some gameplays with it. I probably want to paint them first, which takes probably a very long time to do so. So I maybe will do some comparison playthrough. Maybe I have to see what I want to do. Until then, we will see. See us. Bye.